Oof. Let's see. Whoops. I'll check my own stream on the phone because again, I have the portable computer in front of me here, so the stream does run a little bit in that. But again, as you know, the portable computer is so fucking slow. It's like fucking 8 or 9 years old now. So I mean, like, the fucking computer can't even run a stream. Like, the stream buffers all the goddamn time, and like it freezes all the time too. Super stupid, super bad. But I use mainly for the chat. I have a small little window for the stream just to see if it's online or offline. In case it fucks up. Where the fuck is this shit? Let's see, I'm gonna listen here. Victor, say a few words, because I'm listening, I'm watching the TR scene, so the voice is on.
I am saying a few words right now.
Victor, say a few words, because I'm listening, I'm watching the TR scene, so the voice is on. Victor, say a few words, because I'm listening. Huh. You know, that's actually, that's like, yeah, I mean, you heard it through my microphone there, but you can check it on your own phone or whatever, but you know what's funny? Yeah. What's actually kind of funny? Your voice sounds a little bit warmer for me, or actually, in a way, it sounds a little bit better, I think, than this microphone. I mean, maybe the detail in the voice is not as well, but it's a warmer sound, which I often appreciate. You know, warmer sound. It's usually kind of comfortable to hear. You know. So maybe maybe it's not as detail rich, but it is warmer than this microphone, which I like.
Maybe it's just because it's muffled or something. I don't know.
Yeah. That's what I mean. But even if it's muffled, it still makes it sound warmer. I'll type something in the chat here just to make sure that works and it appears on the screen there.
It says there are 4 people watching the...
Oh yeah, up there in that thing in the top right corner, or do you mean just on the Twitch thing?
Oh no, never. It says here 3 viewers. You are one and I'm the other, so who's the third one?
I don't know if De Reuter's lurking here, but the thing is that you're talking about the thing that appears there in the top right when you type, right? On the stream itself.
I'm watching, you know, I'm using the Twitch app on my phone, and...
The number under the stream?
Yeah, it says here live 3 viewers.
The thing is, this thing can be a little buggy.
Oh, there is viewer list.
And it can be a little slow and like stupid sometimes, so that thing is not always 100% reliable. Sometimes like when viewers join, I think it sometimes registrates viewers twice, and then it takes a little while for the system to understand, no, that was just only one person, know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it can go up and down a little bit based on that, until it stabilizes. But it sounds pretty good. I hear a little echo, but I assume that's from your phone or tablet.
Yeah, I'm using the... No.
Yeah. I understand.
Oh, there is. Now it says 2 viewers.
So
how the hell do I hide the... There it is.
How what?
No, I got it. I was trying to close the chat thing here.
So even if, as said, the thing is a little bit more primitive, if something funny or cool happens, it can still be viewed.
Yeah.
And depending on how you see things, it can be a positive or a negative to not have my fat ass up there in the corner.
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah, the on-screen chat is generally the main negative for me, because I like having the on-screen chat for recording purposes, you know. The pop-ups are also nice, so you know when, you know, someone has followed or especially donated, because if someone donates, you really want them to, you know, be able to get that little pop-up. So you also know at that moment. But it's how it is. Primitive PS4 streaming software. Alright, shall we begin?
Yep. I'm doing some training here.
Oh, you're in the training area?
Yeah.
What weapons do you, I mean, well, that's a stupid question because I don't assume you know what weapons you like.
Actually, I like the what's the the blade and shield that transforms into an axe.
Oh, that's like the hardest weapon to use in the entire game.
Why?
Well, it has a complicated moveset.
Yeah.
The switch axe has two forms, axe and sword. You can power up the sword attacks by injecting them with file energy.
So I don't know how long you want to spend time in the training area.
I don't know. We can start right now.
But you should probably at least like try out a few weapons and see kind of something you want to try out and can at least get a grip of it because it kind of sucks if you just jump in and you don't know the moveset at all,
Yeah, I kind of tried all of them before. That was a while ago. I don't remember anymore.
Oh, so you did try out the beta? Oh yeah, didn't you say? Yeah, you did say that you just jumped into the training area, right, one time?
Yeah, I went to the training area and I played the first mission on the first beta.
Oh, but you didn't complete the mission?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I did twice. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I asked you before if you had and you said no. So in this part of the beta, I mean, only one more mission has been added, so there's a total of 4 missions. But every mission you complete, you get some items carried into the main game. Nothing major or anything. The biggest thing I have seen that you get from completing some missions, I don't know if it's every mission, but you can get rewards like upgrading material, which is kind of handy, when you're gonna upgrade the weapons and armor.
The dual blades are close-range weapons made for hitting prey with a flurry of attacks. Demon mode is super strong, but it eats up stamina.
two weapons.
Oh, so depending if you're moving and if you press the left stick and attack, or if you attack without pressing the left stick, then the moveset changes. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm trying the sword and shield. It says it's the best one for beginners. Might as well try that one.
Personally, like, I mean, sure, you can do that. Like, Victor, you're left-handed, right? You said that,
yeah.
right? So I mean, it's kind of cool for you that I don't know if you noticed, but most weapons that the hunters wield is in a left-handed stand.
Oh yeah, that's true. I never noticed.
The only thing that is, some of them are kind of neutral, and some of them are in kind of right-handed mode. For example, the bow. The bow is, since if you're right-handed, you hold the bow in the left hand and you draw the arrows with the right hand. And that the hunter does in the game. It's the same thing with the guns. If you're left-handed, you hold a gun with your arm in the front, and if you're right-handed, you hold the left hand in the front and the right hand in the back. The trigger finger is what you use as the main hand. So that's also right-handed as far as I know. But weapons like the sword and shield, actually it goes faster.
Oh, just cutting off a bit back,
Yeah, it happens a little bit on your end a little bit sometimes too, but it's okay. It stabilizes quite quickly. And then say the double swords. The double swords, it's kind of neutral, but you can see that it's doing it in a left-handed mode. Why? Because he's holding the hold on. He's holding one of the swords, the right sword, he's holding in front of him. While if he was doing it right-handed, he would have held the left sword forward first. But it's kind of neutral still, since it's two things. But yeah, besides really the bow and guns, everything else is left-handed that the hunters use. So every melee weapon is left-handed, which is kind of interesting.
I never bothered because I pretty much can use both my hands for pretty much anything.
Yeah, but that's that is a thing, however, that bothers me, unfortunately. It's like, you don't really care, really. I mean, like, you shouldn't care, but it's just a thing in your brain that tells you, why are you holding the weapon like that? You can't really help it. Yeah. Like, your brain tells you, shouldn't you be holding it this way?
Well, I never noticed it before.
No, but I do. I mean, maybe because, as you say, maybe even if you're left-handed, maybe you're very neutral with your hands. While I'm just regularly right-handed. So for me, my brain tells me something is off with the way he's holding many of the weapons. Again, not a big deal, but it's just something your brain keeps pointing out to you, whether you want it or not.
Yeah.
Two weapons that I really like so far. I mean, in Monster Hunter 3U, I used mainly the longsword, but the longsword is very samey in this one, like it is in that one, so I'm very used to it. But two weapons that I actually really like in this demo so far, it's especially the two swords, the double swords. Why? Because it's the fastest weapon in the entire game. Like, it has the fastest moveset attacks, and you have the fastest movement with it too. I don't know, I just kind of like to be fast, I guess. It feels good in this game to be fast compared to the norm of being quite slow. That's the point. So it sticks out. And the other weapon I like is the switch axe, because, well, the moveset is very cool in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
The gun lance is quite cool as well. But yeah, so I mean, like, really the weapons, I mean, like, the weapon like the switch axe, even if he again holds it left-handed, it's kind of okay because he uses both hands, see? You know, he uses both hands for one weapon, so then it's kind of fine. That's why it's okay with a longsword as well. But you see, where my brain really points it out is weapons like the lance and the gun lance, and the not the switch axe. What is it called? The one you said that you thought was cool. The one with a sword that transforms into that has a shield but transforms into an axe. What was it called again? You said?
I don't know the name.
Hold on, I go check. But anyways, that one, since that one has a shield mode as well, it has that.
Evergreen blade.
Oh yeah, but the weapon, yeah, that's the weapon name, but the weapon type name is different though. Let's see. I don't know if it says that here.
So what are the basic movesets?
Yeah, I'll explain that. But what I was just gonna say a little quickly about the sword, yeah. So that one, anyways, the Evergreen Blade, whatever, switch. Maybe that one was called the switch axe, but the other one, no, the other one is, I think, also called. Anyways, one of them, you know what I mean, the switch axe, which is the axe and sword, or that one, which you talk about, the shield, sword, and then axe, and the lance and gun lance. So those 4 weapon categories bug me the most. Why? Because he's holding the shield in the right hand. I get the same problem in Zelda, you know, when Link holds his shield in the right hand and the sword in the left. Again, if he's, you know, the assumption is probably that they're left-handed, which is fine.
Link is left-handed.
Yeah, which is fine. That works effectively for them. But still, my brain keeps on being annoying about it and keeps on pointing out, why are you holding it like that? That looks so weird to me.
Yeah.
Fucking brain.
So what are those vials, you know, that you can charge?
On which weapon?
The sword and shield that can transform into an axe.
Hold on, I'll try to tell you. Let's see, because as you know, I mean, like, I'm no expert on every weapon category, but okay, let's see. Oh, the vials. The vials are, yeah. The vials are kind of like, if I remember correctly, they're kind of like, you build them up, right? And I think I'm not sure now, but I think they might work like your charges. The more of them you have, the more damage you can dish out in, like, super heavy attacks. So say if you have all 5 vials, then you can do, like, an ultimate attack, which will discharge all the vials, but it will do super much damage. As opposed to if you have only 2 vials, say, then you can still do that attack, but obviously since you don't have as much vials saved up, it won't do as much damage, and it will still, you know, unload all of them when you do that special attack. But yeah, I mean, again, this is considered the most advanced weapon to use in the game.
Forms, sword and axe. Store up energy in a file, then release it through the axe.
Yeah, I don't get it, how it works.
Yeah. Maybe you should try something more simple. So what I can recommend it for simple, right, is a few weapons. Let's see. When it comes to, like, movesets and stuff to try out, start with. Many people actually some recommend actually the first greatsword, the big greatsword. Though I don't know, I haven't used it that much, so I can't really say. But what I would personally recommend, though you can try the greatsword obviously, but what I would say, in my opinion, what are the simplest weapons, is, yes, the sword and shield, the basic one. Also, I would actually say the double blades, the ones I was talking about before. I would also recommend the longsword. Do you want me to give the names, by the way, since maybe you don't know the categories? Do you want to give me...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, the Iron Bang, the Jura Hatchets, the Wyvern Blade, or the, let's see. Some would say the Switch Axe, or, well, in this game it just says the Steel Axe here. I think that one's pretty simple too. For the ranged options, I mean, we have wait, is it 3 or 4? I think a new one was added in this game. Because there is the light bow gun. Wait. Oh yeah, I think now, by the way, what I got wrong with the names, that the Switch Axe is what I'm talking about, the one that is axe and sword. The one you were talking about there with the sword and shield that turns into an axe, that's called the Charge Blade. That's what it's called, the category.
Mm-hmm.
So there are light bowgun, heavy bowgun. Wait, hold on.
The heavy bowgun is a high-powered ranged weapon.
Yeah.
It does a lot
the
of
light
damage
bowgun
and lets you use more powerful
Fuck, now
ammo.
the bitch is talking here, but the light bowgun, the heavy bowgun, and then it's just the bow, and then there's a fourth one that I'm noticing in this game that's called the bone shooter. I don't know what the fuck that's called. Hold on, maybe she tells me probably. Actually, she doesn't tell me. Oh no, it says heavy bowgun here. So okay, there's 2 heavy bowguns in the game, in this demo right now. For some reason, I don't know why, but yeah. Out of the ranged ones, I can't say too much. I think the light bowgun is considered the easiest, but honestly, all of them I think are pretty easy. Though, I mean, I say easy, and then I suck with them, probably. But it's kind of like, you know, one of those situations of some weapons are quite easy to use, but hard to master, while some are while some are just hard to use overall, if you don't know the movesets.
Mm-hmm.
The most difficult weapon to use in the game, I mean, I think it would be subjective, some would disagree, but I would probably say the insect glaive. That's that giant spear that allows you to like do tricks in the air and everything.
It's a close-range weapon that lets you control insects.
Well, now I said most difficult. I mean, maybe. I would definitely say, in my opinion, that it's the insect glaive or the charge blade that's the hardest ones to use in the game.
What about the one that you can play songs and buff allies?
No, I don't. That's the hunting horn. I don't think the hunting horn is that hard to use, but I've never actually used it. I mean, like, I've used it here in the training thing, but I've never used it out hunting. But, I mean, I don't think it's very fun, so that's why I haven't really drawn to it much.
The hunting
You play
horn
songs
is a
with it.
close-range support weapon that plays
Yeah, you can
status-buffing
buff people.
melodies.
Yeah.
Buff yourself and the team to gain the upper hand.
I'm using the big blade, you know.
Yeah.
I'm really liking it. I like how you can do, you know, the normal combo and chain it to a dodge attack.
What? Which weapon?
The, you know, the big katana thing.
Wait, the big katana? Oh, you mean the longsword?
Yeah, the longsword.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I like it how you can chain pretty much any attack to a you know, a dodge
The
attack.
longsword is a close-range weapon designed for cutting attacks. You can gather your spirit to
Maybe
increase
I'll
its
try
power.
this one.
The longsword?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I can do that.
Just let me try something else, some things here.
Yeah, yeah. Try it out. Try out the switch axe. I'm sure you'll agree that it has a really cool moveset.
Yeah, I was trying that one. I think I'll stick with the longsword for now. Because you know how I like to always try new weapons, you know, in these kinds of games.
Yeah.
I never stick to one weapon.
Yeah. I'm often very stubborn when it comes to my choice. What I mean by that is that I often, when I pick something, I try to think a lot. Like, what do I like about this thing? Do I like the moveset? Do I like the speed? Do I like the do I like how much damage you can get versus vulnerability? Do I like how much range it has? Do I like how much stamina consumption it has? Do I like how cool it looks? Do I like how cool the moveset looks? There's a lot of things I think through, and then I think also how annoying is it to use the moveset? Like, how much button mashing is it? How much do I have to remember? And everything like that. Like, I value a lot, and then I try to think down to maybe a few choices, and I think, okay, this thing maybe. So far, as I said, the longsword I used it a lot in 3U, so that's why I'm very used to it. Though I want to try something new in this game a bit more. So that's why I've so far been a lot drawn to the switch axe and the double swords. The dual blades, that is.
So you can pretty much chain any attack with any attack, right? In this game. For example, the longsword has the overhead slash, fade slash, which is triangle plus circle, the thrust, foresight slash, spirit blade, and I'm trying a lot of different combinations here, and so far all combinations work. You know, it's not like it's a fixed move set. So you have to press a certain combination of buttons to get the combo right?
Yeah, that's the deal with the longsword.
Neo.
Yeah, that's the deal with the longsword. You can combo a lot of things into things. That's like its deal. It's very combo friendly.
Other weapons aren't this combo friendly? You mean?
No. I would say that one is maybe the most combo friendly weapon in the game.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
Which one you were saying that you recommend me? It's the X?
Well, I recommended multiple things, but the switch axe was one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that turns into a big sword, right?
Though, yeah, it can be a big sword or a big axe. Like, people seem a little torn on it. Some people seem to say, "Oh, it's a pretty complicated weapon," and some say, "Nah, it's among the easier one. It's among the easier half at least." And I would agree on that part probably.
So the triangle attack doesn't use stamina, but the circle does. It seems. Right?
What?
I'm doing the triangle attack, and it doesn't consume stamina.
Well, I'm switching back to it. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't.
So what's the element discharge in the Switch X?
Well, that's the one that says there on the bottom, the sword combo during an opening. Do that.
What?
Do the last combo. Down there, by the bottom.
Yeah, what about it?
Do that. That's how you do the element discharge.
No, I'm asking what is the element discharge?
Like, are you asking me what ammunition it uses?
No, I don't know what the hell is this element thing. I don't get it. What does this element discharge mean? I see a bar on the top left side of the screen that is charging something.
Yeah, I see. Oh yeah. What you do is that you have to have the sword open when you do that, okay? So what you do is that switch to the sword mode, okay? So when and then press, as it says there, triangle and circle at the same time. You see, he does like a stabbing move.
Yeah.
Right. So as he does the stabbing move, okay, start spamming triangle, and you'll see what happens.
Oh. Wow, that's meaty.
Yeah, and the faster you spam that, the more damage you build up.
Okay, so I guess you can't use that all the time, right?
Do you see the bar is like building up, so it recharges.
Oh, okay, so it depletes as you use it.
Yeah.
And so, is that some kind of ammo? Because I just saw him recharging. Oh, there's the reload button.
Yeah.
So, is it something that you use up? It's a consumable item or something?
As far as I know, you have infinite ammo, but you have to reload it, you know?
Okay, so you use... Okay, so if you use the sword mode too much, you have to reload it.
Yeah, below the half point, it seems. Because the bar then turns purple. That, I guess, means that you do have to do a reload.
Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's something that I'll probably use in the future.
Yeah, it's a cool
I think
weapon.
right now I'm going to stick with the longsword. Well, shall we start let's start the first mission again, because I don't remember how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. Do you have the phone next to you? I mean, I can just open up the Twitch thing just to.
Yeah, I have.
I still don't have the longer fucking cord yet. Like, it would be, like, I'm going to actually, I'm gonna plug in probably that cord, not into the when I get the longer charging cable that I've ordered. I'm not going to plug that into the PS4, as you say. Yeah, when you plug it into an outlet, I am under the same impression. Yeah, it does charge it faster. An outlet charges things faster than, say, a PC does when it's on, or a console, because more power can be allocated to charging it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So
what I'm gonna do is that
I'm
fake and gay. I'm going to be putting it into the outlet through the phone adapter. Which is to the right of the couch in the corner. That way I can sit and charge the phone and have it next to me, and not have to like lean over, because right now I can't sit and use the phone at the same time. It doesn't reach over here.
Mm-hmm.
It's laying on the other side of the couch. That's the only way it reaches to. What did you say?
Do you want me I'm not gonna use the. I'm not gonna keep the stream open all the time.
Yeah, no, you don't have to.
So, yeah. So, do you want me to look at something in the stream? Because you asked me if I have my.
No. I just wanted to see if it was running fine, but then as I asked you, I went and got the phone myself, so it's fine.
Okay. So, shall we start a multiplayer?
Yeah, the game will prompt you to make your character, but as you know, they're all preset, so it goes fast.
I'm gonna go with the Jappy face. Jappy female face.
Jappy face?
Jappy female face.
Jappy face is kind of funny because, you know, it makes it sound like happy face, but you do Jappy face?
Yeah, she's kind of happy.
Yeah.
A cat. There's a cat here that looks like a mouse. The white one. Looks like a mouse.
Yeah, I know, right? It's, I said too, and it also has a stereotypical Asian eyes.
Yeah.
Basically, can't see them.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
Which one do you usually pick? The polygon?
I usually pick the first one, the brown one. I think that one looks really cute. I like that one. I like it.
I like
its brownness.
the second one. I like the colors. They look like koi fish. You know, the carps.
Yeah. I like koi fish. I really like koi fish. Did you know I've been actually, like, for many years. Well, not many years, maybe for a few years, been actually considering getting a tattoo, and what I would probably make is like a koi fish. You know how I've always loved those giant fucking Yakuza tattoos on the back? Though obviously I probably wouldn't get a big ass tattoo like that. First of all, it's expensive as a motherfuck. And second of all, well, depending on where you are, say if you are in Japan, people can mistake you for a criminal.
No, it's it's not like it. It's not like that. It's because
I hear they're often not allowed into bathhouses and stuff.
Yeah, it's because tattoos are usually, you know, how can I say it?
Not allowed.
Usually. No, yeah, it's not allowed. It's, specifically because it is correlated with, you know, Yakuza. But nowadays, you see a lot of people with tattoos, and you know, there are still workplaces where they won't allow tattoos.
No, I mean, like you can get around that depending on how the big tattoo is. You could put like you could put like one of those water resistant bandages on it. You know when someone has burnt themselves, you know those kind of what are they called? Not bandages. What do you call it when, say if you cut yourself, you know? Say if you get a little cut in your hand, you put on a band-aid. Oh yeah, that's what it's called. So a burn band-aid. Have you seen those? They kind of look like they have a liquid underneath the band-aid. Have you seen those?
No.
Well, they're basically like a band-aid, but they basically have a liquid underneath them. So that's something that you usually put on if you have burns, and it heals the burns faster. Like bad burns, I mean. Like people that has been in fires and shit and been injured. Or actually, they use them at say because for some people when they are about to take shots, you know, from syringes. So because the liquid they have in it is supposed to stimulate the skin and make it less sensitive to the needle. But yeah, maybe I'm a little but where I would get the koi tattoo is probably which seems like it has become one of more and more commonplace to have tattoos. You know, on the inner side of your arm, but you know, down there before the hand. You know that area? What is it called?
Yeah.
on the inner side. A koi fish there with lots of colors and stuff. That would be pretty nice. But as you know, I don't like shots, so I'm a little like, I wonder how I would handle even getting a tattoo, you know?
Oh, it's gonna hurt like hell. Definitely.
For some people, it hurts a fuck ton. For some, and it depends on where you get it.
Oh yeah. If it's too close to the bone, then that's where it hurts the most.
Yeah, there are like some areas of the body like it hurts like a motherfucker. But yeah, maybe I'm a little biased to the beige-brown thing because our dog is beige-brown colored. I don't know. But I like it. I like beige-brown.
So how does the thing works? No, the multiplayer works. Do you?
I'll show you. I just named the palico.
Can we see each other's palicos?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Though we can only do it if only you and I play.
Yeah, only up to 2 people, right?
Yeah, because if you're then 3 people, there will. If you're alone, you and your palico will go. If there's 2 people, you and both palicos will go. If there's 3 people, only 1 palico. I think the host's palico will be the only one showing. And
okay,
if it's
so
4 people, there will be.
People party.
Yeah, and if there's 4 people, there will be no palicos. So a palico is basically like a 1-player replacement.
Yeah. And when it's like 3 people, whose palico will be chosen usually? Is it at random or
the hosts? I think.
Oh, the hosts.
Yeah.
Okay. So can I just choose a quest here?
Well, yeah. So select if we want to do the first quest first. Select that one, and then.
Ah, there is quest. Let's make.
I can make the lobby.
So I guess it's search for ID. Quest ID?
So I can make the party size just you and me if you want to.
Yeah.
So 2 people. Private session, yes. Any language, whatever. No, so what will happen is that you get a code here. So open up my stream and you can read the code from there. That's why it's very handy for me to be the host. You hear me still?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at your party chat prioritized. So yeah, open up the stream and you will see the code on the screen. Goes a lot faster than me having to say the password to you because it's kind of long. It's like, let's see, how long is it?
It kind of sucks that you don't have just an option to search by friend.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, maybe you will. You know what? I think you probably will be able to do that in the full game, but the demo probably doesn't allow it. No, I can't invite you. You have to write the password. I mean, the password is 12 characters, and it can be small and large letters, and there's numbers too. So it just goes easier if you just check the stream and type it in from there.
Just a second. Let me try something here.
What are you trying? Taking a screenshot or?
No. Just a second. It's kind of hard to see here.
Small screen. Oh jeez. Yeah, small screen.
Well, it's not really small, but the letters are small.
Oh yeah, that too. But man, am I glad I got these glasses, man. This allows me to be able to sit in my couch. And I can read the text on the TV. As you know, I couldn't do that before when I tried out the first beta. I didn't have the glasses yet.
3KS CT. And what? MT8.
MF.
Yeah, you would have to tell me if it's the big caps or low, high caps or
big.
low caps.
The MF
No,
is
it's
big.
okay. No, I finished. There we go.
Karen.
Let's see. Wurrenblade. Defense charm, evasion charm.
Which arm are you getting?
The armor?
Yeah.
What? Oh,
yeah,
I don't
you
know.
can change that.
Yeah. Right now I'm choosing the equipment. You know, whether to get the ghillie or the.
Yeah.
Which one should I get? The glider, ghillie, challenger, rocksteady?
Honestly, in this demo, you will most likely not really use any of them. Well, I mean, you can, but I'm just saying, like, okay, so this is a little stupid, I know, but I've actually never used any because I haven't known how to fucking use it. I'm not kidding. Like, I don't know what the fuck button combination they want you to use it. Though, I think I have figured it out now by this point. I think you use either, like, the fucking touchpad on the PS4 thing, or you use, like, you hold a button and then use the joystick. We'll see when we get in there. I think I may have figured it out. But honestly, like, the ghillie I mean, well, the text says what they do, but, yeah.
Are you a female or a male?
Male.
Okay.
In Monster Hunter 3U, I was female, but I think I will also in this game, when the game releases, I think I will make it a male again. Because, I don't know. You know, it depends a little bit. Like, when I play anime games, you know, when there's anime art style, then I, like, go female every single time because it's anime, so it looks fucking awesome to have it looking female. But, like, in more realistic ones like this, I can go for female. Like, I have no problem with it, but often, I just, you know how you often pick the males, the gender due to relatability? So it's kind of like that. Like, I like to, like, think, yeah, this is what I would like to be. I would like to be this cool guy going out there hunting.
The pollicles are so cute.
What?
The pollicles are so cute.
Yeah. But dude, there's too much dog discrimination though.
Yeah.
Fucking racists.
I think I'm good now.
Yeah, should be all good.
I got the sexiest outfit for my character.
The what?
The sexiest. With a lot of skin exposure.
Oh, but which armor? Which one is it?
It's the pink one that looks like the helmet looks like a knight helmet. You know, that has that visor thing.
But what's the name?
Nah.
Is it the anja or the ingot?
Yeah, it's the anja. Anja.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I got the ingot at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're a guy, so it doesn't really matter.
You were ready, right?
Yeah. Cannot send a message. Ah, you are. They're not allowing me to spam. They're not allowing me to spam. Fucking hard. Yeah. Where are the emotes?
Okay, you ready to get cracking on that quest?
Okay, so before we go out,
there's another guy here. Oh, no,
yeah, me. I'm the other guy.
And the gluttonous habit of swallowing prey whole.
Eat food.
We've got to find it and
you can take another seat over there. There are more seats. So you basically, you see the different buffs and stuff it can give you.
Uh-huh.
I often go for the chef's choice platter just because it's, you get small attack up and defense up.
Uh-huh. I love how the meals are also detailed. Just feels like the.
What?
It's funny how the meals are so detailed.
Yeah, I love this cutscene. I fucking love it so much. It looks so tasty, man.
Yeah, have you seen the Final Fantasy 15's food things?
Yeah, it looks awesome too.
Yeah, it's really cool.
For some reason, food porn in video game is underrated.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna become a thing now.
You're less likely to lose
something
sight of a
that
monster if you
Final
use the
Fantasy
focus
started.
camera. Okay, you know what you have to do. Get in there and do your stuff. The scout flies will hide. Hide yourself. Don't forget it. The monster's been immobilized. Now's your chance.
How did you do that?
If the monster's down, you can climb it sometimes, depending on what you do.
That monster's really mad now. Be ready for some vicious attacks.
Like, we're just dominating this monster. This one's so easy.
The monster is
How
on
do
the
you
move.
sprint?
Use the scout flies as a guide as you go
What?
after it.
How do you sprint? Oh, it's the left stick.
Yeah. Or the right bumper, left bumper.
Left bumper?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just lowering the volume here. Unfortunately, I can't run while doing it, so.
Can you see my position?
Yeah.
So there are iframes for the dodges, right?
Depends on which dodge you're talking about.
The X dodge.
No. I don't think so. Not on that one. But if you have like the weapon sheathed, like on your back, then like run, you can do like a jump. You know what? That one has large iframes.
Look, the monster's almost done for. Chances
Ah,
are it will
you,
its nest to recuperate.
you hit me. Wow, I went flying. You can't hurt me, right?
No.
No.
Okay, so the monster will go to sleep now, actually, but you can actually plant bombs around it. But it's not really gonna matter much now since this one's so weak. Such a weak monster.
Dodge their attacks. You don't want to take hits like that head on. All right, you completed the quest. Congrats.
Remember to take the play again with the same party thing.
Okay.
Otherwise you'll have to rejoin the lobby.
So each one of us has our own loot, right? You cannot steal loot from other players.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't do that, which is good.
Why did you choose the Mr. Gibbs for your Palico's name?
I don't know.
Mr. Gibbs.
I thought it was funny. Mr. Gibbs. I don't know. I don't know if my brain has seen it somewhere, and therefore it's like saying, yeah.
Oh, I didn't
take
get
that.
the option to play the same, continue with the party.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just threw me to the...
Are you sure? Like, because it comes up right after the monster is defeated, and you press down the right joystick.
I don't know, maybe I spammed the button, I don't know.
No, it never disappears.
Well,
Maybe you
I
didn't
guess
see
I'll
it.
have to type the... Yeah. No, I thought it was going to be a prompt,
Yeah, no. Yeah, you'll have to type it in again. The password is the same, though.
Okay.
But I don't think it saves the password.
No. which I mean.
Cool. So in each missions there are actually other monsters you can choose to hunt, but there's always one mission monster though that you have to kill to complete it. But the demo is not very well built for it, and I think that's the point. You only really have time to hunt one monster each. It's very rare you actually have time to kill 2 monsters in one mission. Maybe in that very first mission you can because the monster's so easy, but like the second, third, and fourth missions, you don't really have time. Do you want to try out a new weapon? Change anything?
Nah, I barely used this one.
Alright.
A monster that's been giving the Research Commission a lot of headaches has shown up again. Try to piece together the monster's trail, then let the scout flies show you the way. Once you've tracked it down, go and put a 3-star hurtin' on it. Oh, and one more thing. You're being timed.
So what happens if you don't... If you don't kill the boss in time?
You fail the mission.
Yeah, but do you get to keep the this one?
Yeah,
do you
the
get to
emos
keep
are
the
fun.
loot that you got from other monsters, or the stuff that you get in the field? Ah, fuck.
Fuck. That is a hard one for me to remember. Man, you gotta be like a man. Check me out.
I can change the fucking underneath.
For some reason, your voice sounds very nostalgic. Hi, Deroider. Yeah. Hey! Now that's how you cheer.
The animation's the same. That's lame.
What?
The animation's the same. That's lame. The same animation for the females and males.
Yeah, though I mean on this animation I wouldn't expect them to be different. But yeah, I mean it would have been neat, I guess. You using your old mic, or am I just too tired? Yeah, I'm using the old headset mic. Remember?
Did you eat already? Can I actually see you eating? The eating animation on you, on other characters?
I have 8 already, so I can't do it again right now. There is a cooldown on it, but yes, I think you can see the other person eat. Pretty sure you can, yes. You won't see her making the food and putting down the platter, but you will see like the platter, I think, magically just appear in front of you and see the character do an eating animation.
Okay. So you see these small monsters that are around the map?
Yeah.
You can kill them and get some loot from them, right?
Yeah.
So is that something valuable?
Usually it's just shit stuff.
Oh shit! This fucking frog paralyzed me.
Oh, that gas frog?
Yeah. What do I do now?
You wait until you're not paralyzed anymore.
Wait for it to wear off.
That's a big stun. You can plan those and like lure the monster into them, and the monster will be paralyzed too.
Oh damn.
You sound not as fat and gay with this mic, by the way. Yeah, I guess. But the microphone quality is not as good though, Droider. Droider really likes this microphone. When I switched microphone, he kept being sad all the time because he missed the old microphone. There's one of the monsters.
So that's the monster?
That's not the target monster though. But yeah, you can hunt this one if you want to, but if we decide to hunt this one and fully kill it, I mean, we're not really gonna have time to kill the Barroth in the demo.
Yeah.
In the main game you get more time on each mission. But what will probably happen when we... What?
No, I was saying, let's just go for the mission monster.
Yeah, when we fight the Barroth, there's probably a large chance these two guys will find each other though, and when big monsters find each other, they usually start fighting each other.
Yeah, when I was playing by myself on the first demo, the first monster actually started fighting with the other monster.
How goes the exploring?
I really prefer a bit lower quality mic.
Then let the scout flies show you the way.
Droider, like Droider, I know you often fucking troll, but seriously, for you personally, are there no fucking redeeming qualities about me using the regular streaming way that I've been using? Like, for example, I know you don't like the webcam for some retarded reason, but fine, you don't like the webcam, you don't like the webcam, that's subjective, that's cool, fine. The microphone though, I mean, is clearly worse quality, but you say you like it. But what about things like the on-screen chat, the transparent chat and stuff? I mean, that's very nice. That's a nice quality thing to have. And I mean, we'll see how the bitrate's gonna be now, with maybe them having improved it. But otherwise, the bitrate was always better. And then there's like no pop-ups using the PS4.
So you know how you have to collect hints from the monsters, so those firefly things will find the monster faster.
Yeah.
So if I find a clue, then do you get the clue as well? So you know, like it's the.
I don't know.
Don't mess around with that.
I bet you do, but I don't know. So down here,
Yeah,
there's
so
a Diablos.
we will do that.
But
How
that's
the
not
hell do I see your
point.
position? I lost you.
You look at the map.
Your wildlife map keeps
Ah,
track
the
of
map.
where you are and where the
Forgot there
scout
was a
flies
map.
are taking you. You can also use it to
What
keep
is your
tabs on
icon? Oh, it's
monsters.
the red dot.
Yeah, do you want to see the Diablos?
Yeah, sure.
It's down here. No, behind you. You're running the wrong way.
You can fast travel back to
I don't
camp
see.
simply by
I was
selecting
following
it
a
from the
red
wildlife
icon.
map.
I don't
Yeah.
know what icon it was. Is it the red one?
Yeah,
Oh, there you
you come down here.
are. It's somewhat satisfying to slide this like this.
Yeah. There's the Diablos. But
That looks badass.
yeah, but those guys, the Diablos is quite difficult, and they're really aggressive too.
Yep.
But yeah, he's not the mission right now though.
Yeah. You know something that
chat
I
is nice,
would,
but can manage without, and same goes for pop-ups. Okay. We just
something that I would be glad if they added to this game is like a prompt. No, not a prompt. Like a visual effect to differentiate when you're just running or sprinting. Because it's kind of hard to tell if you're running or sprinting. If you just, click the left stick.
I guess, but I
If you're
mean, like
pressing
you learn the animation and the speed quickly though.
Yeah, the animation doesn't change that much, actually. It just flares the arms a bit faster.
Yeah, it changes a tiny bit, but like the speed you can notice. Definitely. I mean,
you know how a lot of games they add some kind of blur effect to the edges of the screen.
Yeah. Though I wouldn't like that, but yeah, I know what you mean. Like just a sprint icon could work.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
That looks hard. The skin looks hard.
Yep, it is.
Oh shit. What's that good that he's throwing the ground?
It's mud. And you become slowed down if you go into it.
Okay. Oh, so that's where that equipment that makes it so you won't slow down on mud would be useful for.
Yeah.
So does this monster has a soft spot or something?
Does what?
Does this monster has a soft spot or something? Like
I guess. Hold on, I have to lower volume again because if you can like try to hold aggro, I mean it's gonna be hard, but I have to lower the volume of the game a bit because it's hard to hear you over it.
Mm-hmm.
Taking hits like that repeatedly will stun you, meaning you won't be able to move.
Talk a little bit, Victor.
I'm talking a little bit.
Alright, that's pretty good.
I am talking a little bit.
That's pretty good. We might not have time to fully hunt a bear since we ran around a lot, but you know, it's fine.
You can use jump attacks to mount monsters.
Wow, that was a big jump.
Yeah. Though I really have to say, and this is the thing. I mean, like I can only help but be honest. I mean, it's just a fact. I can't do anything else but being honest about it, and that's that. Streaming through the PS4 software, I'm going to check though the recording later on and see how the bitrate is, and see some stuff. You know, I'm gonna see and maybe how the playback feature is, if they have improved that as well. But man, is it nice to just be able to sit down with the PS4, start the game, press the share button, and within 4 fucking clicks you're just there streaming, and you just wear this headphones and everything. You're done right there. It doesn't have the little niceties, like I say, like the better microphone quality and the webcam and the pop-ups and transparent chat. But it's so convenient though. And you don't have to then bother with all the fucking stream setup. And that's the setup for the stream, but then also putting everything away when you're done, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of playing with playing on a PC and console, right? The console is way easier than playing on PC for now, you know, generally speaking.
Well, you say win-win, Deroider. No, it's not really win-win because of the reasons I explained. But I may be open to, like, maybe do more of it, depending on how well I feel it works. no cam equals win. Oh, wait. No blue yeti equals win, no cam equals win, easy times equals win. Okay, I mean, like, easy times equals win, yes, but no cam equals win. That is very, very subjective. Some likes to have cam, some don't. My personal opinion about cam, sorry about that by the way, my personal opinion about cam is that, for me, honestly, I don't care that much. Like, when I watch YouTubers and stuff and everything, like, my favorite Let's Players don't use webcam, but I don't mind if someone uses webcam either. So personally, I'm quite indifferent. It works either way for me, I don't mind. As long as it's microphone. Like, commentary-less, it's just boring. I want commentary. And for that reason, microphone quality matters to me. So, when you say no blue yeti equals win, that I don't agree with.
What is the blue yeti?
Well, that's the microphone I use on the PC, the better microphone.
Oh, the gray one?
Yeah. So again, easy times, yes, I agree. And no webcam, again, I'm indifferent. It works, but you know, it's subjective. It depends on who you're asking. Some people care more than others. Personally, I don't care that much either way, but I do care about the microphone quality. But then there's also the stuff here when we're talking about the pop-ups. The transparent chat is a complete win for me, and the pop-ups, the follower pop-ups or the donation pop-ups, that's a complete win, if you ask me.
There is fall damage in this game, right?
No.
Really?
No.
Ugh.
Try not to go to the same areas I go to, because we both have big weapons, so we will stun each other.
Yeah.
No constant tech issues equals win. What constant tech issues do I have?
Now's your chance to deal some serious damage.
What would that be? I think there's a chat text-to-speech or something on PS4, by the way. I have not seen any of that. Where the fuck are you? What are you talking about? Like, there's no option of that when you start streaming. When you have the option there. Hey, we got the tail.
So that's okay. That's extra loot.
Yeah, you can skin the tail, but in the demo it doesn't matter. No loot saves, anyways.
Yeah. So is it picked up automatically or what? Normally?
No, you have to skin it. I think
so
there is. Never tried it.
The part will drop on the ground.
Yes.
Okay. So where is his tail?
Well, it's
on
laying.
The ground here.
It's laying over there. Here it is.
Oh, cool.
Deroider, you said never tried it. I think there's how can there be where? Like, how would you even get it to work if there's not an option for it in the first place? Like, explain. I have it in Finnish, but it should be in some additional settings. Really? Droider, can you like try to find that then? That must be a new feature, man, because I never heard of anything like that back in the day. Back in 2015.
Or
Man, the switch checks is fun. I find it fun. Real fun. I can understand why you liked it too, Ryder. Hold PS button and go to your stream settings. Well, I can't do that now while we're killing this monster. I'll do it afterwards. Oh, you see that? They're fighting each other.
Yeah.
Looks cool, right?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that wasn't a feature in the previous Monster Hunters? Right?
Yeah, there was a feature, though they didn't have those cool animations.
Okay, so they just like texted each other.
Yeah. So that's what it looks like when you run out of time.
Oh, there is. Now I get the post-quest options. Play again with current party or disband party and quit game. So the gray one is the selected one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you just fart?
Me? No.
Sound like you farted.
Oh, this noise?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my bed here.
Okay, hold on, Ryder. I'm gonna go check the settings.
I really don't like.
But in the main game, the time limit won't be as bad. So, okay. What? Yeah. Droider, tell me here. But you know, the time limit is part of like the whole challenge. Because if you had infinite, like there wouldn't be a challenge. Like you would nail it almost every time. Yeah, they could balance it differently, but still, how it is now. Droider, I know you can't see this menu. So, but what do you want? Broadcast. I can see comments. What? I can see comments here? Alright. So yeah, Dorito, I've held the PS button, and I am in the stream settings. But, so here you know the options is comments, stop broadcasting, the PS camera video, of which I don't have. Then there's audio sharing settings, and then advanced settings. I can check advanced settings. Your audience can now access a community. Access a community you own. Okay. Oh, comments to speech. Speak spectator comments. Oh. Audio sharing settings. Display messages to spectators and spectators' comments. I wonder actually. Oh yeah. I mean that is that thing, as we all know how that looks. Where the screen becomes smaller, which I think is unfortunate and annoying. Comments to speech. Enable comments to speech. Comments are only spoken when the system language is set to English, United States, or Japanese. It looks. And spectator comments are not displayed on the screen. Hold on, I'm gonna try that. Comments will not be spoken with the current settings. You have what? To have comments spoken, adjust the following settings. Set settings language system language to English United States. Is it because I have English United Kingdom? Why the fuck is like? Come on. Turn off. Wait, and then turn off broadcast settings, advanced settings, display message to spectators. Yeah, that is off. Wait. So if I go to settings, I mean, isn't it English? I think I have it on English United Kingdom, which is pretty fucking stupid that it wouldn't play it through that. Hold on. Language. Yeah, it's English United Kingdom. Okay, I'll switch it to English United States. All applications will be closed to reflect the changes to settings. Unfortunately, I will have to restart the game due to this, Victor, but we're in the menu anyway, so I really want to try out this feature and test it. Okay, now I'll switch it to English